You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast
with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie with the LA Story, and we are here with Valerie Orsoni from thebootcamp.com.
Hello.
And if you remember, she gave us great tips on how to handle Thanksgiving and holiday eating, which was absolutely amazing because I actually used it and it worked.
So I hope you didn't gain any pounds, right?
Well, I gained a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as bad because I only ate for one day.
That's good.
And that made so much more sense. So it's summer, well, almost summer. Almost summer, and as we get ready for vacation time, and as I'm going to be on vacation soon.
How soon? Like how many
June.
Weeks? Okay.
About 4 weeks out.
4 weeks from now.
4 weeks out. What should I be doing so I absolutely look amazing in a bathing suit, and in terms of both working out and what I should be eating or not eating?
First, I think you should not forbid any food, because that's the best way to become kind of obsessed by it. So the first rule would be, I'm not forbidding anything. It doesn't mean you're going to eat, everything in huge quantities all day long, but just think that everything is within reach. We're going to learn some, control on it. Let's say you have 4 weeks before going away. The first thing you should do is start a little bit of cardio. And I know people tell me, I don't have time and everything. So the idea is to wake up. Start with a green tea and a freshly squeezed lemon with room temperature water. I really insist on the room temperature. Too hot and it kills the good things in the lemon juice. And too cold, it's not good on your, just awakened stomach. So you drink your green tea, your lemon juice, put your sneakers on and go for a 30-minute walk on an empty stomach. Now, if you tell me I don't have the time, it's dark, it's cold, it's snowing in summer, I have to drive my car, I don't have the time, it's okay. You can do this half-hour walk on an empty stomach before lunch or before dinner. And if you're really motivated, you can do it. So that's the first thing. 4 weeks before, it's going to help you burn this fat that has been stored, during winter and spring on the thighs, tummy, and if you have it on the arms as well. Mm-hmm. You know what? You have nothing in your stomach, so you're going to burn it from where it is stored. So that's the first thing you would do, 4 weeks before. Now, if your tummy is not as flat as you would like it, you want it very ripped and it's not ripped, start sucking it in all day long, like the French women do actually. They basically don't do any crunches. It's too, painful, makes you sweaty. Just suck it in all day long, zip it up, like my trainer would tell me, all day long. When you wake up, when you go through a door, that's my kind of way, it's my way to remember it. Each time I go through a door, I basically zip it in.
I like that idea. Yeah. That's a good idea.
And that's going to work your, what we call deep abs, which means it's going to kind of pull in your abdominal muscles. So it's going to give you this very flat tummy you would like to have without, really sweating an hour at the gym. That would be week 4 would be abs and cardio.
Okay.
And also the nutrition will be the lemon and green tea in the morning.
Okay.
Now, 3 weeks before, you want to start working on your thighs and of course your glutes and your arms, so that you have 3 weeks, it's going to be good. So arms, very easy. Each time you go to the restroom or when you wake up in the morning, you do wall push-ups. Very easy. Straight as a plank, and just put your hands at eye level on the wall like this, and you just basically are going to do that move. And do it 50 times. It's going to burn, it's okay, it's for you, and it's going to work here. And that's something we want to have very toned when we are wearing a bathing suit, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So that's the arms, and then thighs and glutes, lunges. I know we hate it, but lunges really do target the bottom part of the glutes, where it's kind of flabby sometimes. So if you do it 50 times a day, 50 lunges with no weights, just the lunges, just your body weight, that's enough. And if it's too hard, you can do what I call the invisible chair. You sit on a wall as if there were a chair, except there is no chair. So you have to kind of hold it with your thighs, and you go, let's say 30 seconds, when you start, and try to aim at 1 to 2 minutes. And if it sounds too big, just go until you can't go further and count to 5.
Okay.
And then, so you've been, last week, we'd say week 4, we started with lemon juice and with green tea. Now we're gonna start going for what I call raw food breakfast to have an amazing glowy skin with a nice tone to it, and it's gonna help you also, shed a few pounds. Every morning, instead of jumping on a French croissant or for any stupid things I see sometimes on some menus, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so heavy for breakfast. Go for a raw food breakfast. That's what people like Sting, Demi Moore in her past, and other like Alicia Silverstone would do. Start your breakfast with 10 soaked almonds. So before going to bed, you put like a handful worth of almond in water, and then you have a banana, half a papaya, and if you're really more hungrier, you can have like say an orange or an apple. Don't limit yourself. Just fill your stomach with good fiber, vitamin, nutrients, and good raw things, and that's going to really help you.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Yep.
It's easy too.
It's easy. Well, the thing is, people tell me, I don't have time to cook so much, but I still don't want to eat bad things, and that's an easy thing to do. You don't have to cook anything. You just eat it in their raw form.
I like that. So the week before?
So the week before, actually even 7 days or 10 days before, buy a self-tanning lotion so that your body has a little bit of a tan to it, hence you won't see the imperfections so much. All the stretch marks, little dimples, you won't see them as much as if you were all white like a vampire. I know it's the vampire fashion right now, but if you have a little bit of a tan, it won't show as much.
Okay, that sounds great.
And let's see. We maybe want to perk up our bust a little bit before going on vacation, right? So one thing I do is what I call the Hindu prayer, which you would do like this. And if you do it in front of a mirror, you're gonna see how it works. But basically, you put your hands like this, or like this, and you just press, release, press, release, press, release, press, release, up and down 50 times. I do it every morning after putting my self-tanning lotion. While it's basically drying, I do my.
That's a great idea.
Hindu prayer. It really works to kind of perk up your bust.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, people, we'll be right back with Valerie. She's going to give us some ideas about what you should be doing or could be doing while you're on vacation. And no, it doesn't really stop when you're on vacation. So this is Stevie for the LA Story Scene.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.